Welcome to Solely for Laughs. I'm your favorite host, JD.
I'm Joanna, your actual favorite host.
I didn't know you were going to add on to that. And your actual favorite host, Mima.
So, we're all favorite hosts.
We'll be somebody's favorite.
Right.
Everybody.
There's an audience for everybody.
Exactly. So, Christmas party last night. How was that?
It was a good time. But I also don't want.
No, that's why I said
Yeah.
Christmas party. Like, I'm not gonna. We can't. Same thing with me. I can't really say where I work or anything like that. So
Fuck my job. I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
Well, you probably don't have anything in your policy that says you can't speak about where you work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't know either because I don't read the handbook.
unfortunately for me and you guys, I can't say where I work. So, you might hear stuff, but it is what it is. I can't disclose that information. Get myself in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Are we still talking to the audience right now?
So the Christmas party.
Oh, okay.
We didn't go this year,
I missed you guys.
so it probably sucked.
I honestly forgot that was even a thing until you
First
sent
of all-
the picture. I was like, oh shit, the Christmas parties.
No, but I said that I look pretty.
I like the picture. I'm sorry.
I hearted it.
That's not the same thing.
Well,
Just double tap.
yeah.
Did I look pretty?
You did look pretty. I like your dress.
You look that.
Thank you. I gave the illusion of breasts.
You're so stupid. Jojo used to stuff her bras when we were in middle school.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You're such a liar.
You and Anna used to stuff your bras.
We did not stuff our bras.
Okay.
I think if you did, you should just be honest for all those little girls out there right now
Facts.
doing the same thing.
Facts.
You are not going to love your boobs for a very long time.
Honestly, I'm thinking, did I ever stuff my bras? Because I feel like I didn't like blossom until I was older. I feel like I might have stuffed my bras.
I never stuffed mine, so. Yeah.
Well, you don't need to.
What the fuck's that supposed to be? Oh, fuck.
Aww.
So,
yeah, so the
Jojo
Christmas
still
party was
stuffs
good.
her bras.
that what?
I still stuff my bras.
She still
I
stuffs her bras.
still do, guys. No, the Christmas party was good. The DJ, he changed the music every 30 seconds. So
I fucking hate when DJs
yeah,
do that.
I can't.
Was
stand
there a lot of like dance music or like just vibe at your seat music?
a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on the dance floor, but I don't know. I missed you guys a lot.
Yeah.
I was like,
I definitely have like good memories going to the Christmas party.
yeah.
Well, the thing too, sometimes it's not even like, oh, the party was okay. Sometimes I've been to places where the place sucks, but the people that you go with is what makes it,
Right. The company.
yeah, what makes it
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Because we've been to dead places where,
I also feel like realistically, the Christmas party was never jumping. We just always found
Yeah.
a way to have a really good time.
but the DJ always sucks.
Yeah.
They go from, like, they'll play bachata, then next thing you know is hip hop, and then they'll go to a slow song, and it's like, bro, just try to keep it in the same BPM for a little bit at least. They just jump it over so
right.
much.
Also, if people are dancing to bachata,
What's what? Beats per minute.
yeah, if people are dancing to bachata, why the fuck would you change the song in the middle?
He
Of the
actually
song.
good transition his time. Like he kept playing like the same stuff,
Mhm.
but just wouldn't play. Of course, he started the Spanish set with Suavemente.
Yo,
And
That-
I'm like, I'm tired of that. Why? That's not the only song that we got.
that and Dreams for Nightmares.
The Meek Mill.
The Meek Mill song.
Oh yeah,
They always throw that in there to try to get the party hype.
yeah.
It works sometimes.
Right. I was gonna say it usually works though.
Depends on how many drinks I've had. If I haven't had it,
I don't know the words to that song, so I just know.
neither.
Hold on, wait a minute, and then I just be like,
I don't know.
people don't even notice.
Yo, I was on my way somewhere the other night, and you know how all the drones and stuff are going around. I saw one on 80, I sent you the video.
Oh, you saw one.
If you would have had a galaxy, you would have been able to think.
Oh yeah. I didn't watch the video
to see.
But you didn't take a video
to see the brand on the drone.
So nobody has a Galaxy in Jersey then, because no one still has.
No, everybody's.
The FBI doesn't have a Galaxy. Nobody.
Clearly, our military needs fucking Samsung technology.
Bro, I'm telling. I told my boy this. I said that has to be U.S. military. Yeah, of course,
For sure.
it's flying over their airspace.
Well, I
They're just
think-
letting it rock.
Realistically, for everybody saying, "Oh, we don't know where it's coming from," that makes us look crazy.
Yeah.
We can't figure out where the fuck. I don't know how many of them are.
I don't believe it.
I haven't seen any with my own eyes, but I have like the Ring app.
Yeah.
So everybody,
Yeah,
every 5 minutes, drones. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, but now people are also just reporting like low flying airplanes, like around here,
Yeah.
Newark Airport.
Yeah, because you're on a path.
But did you guys see the video where the drone was actually shooting at something? I don't know
Well,
if it was edited or not.
My boy sent me that video, and that's the one that was like, yo, what the fuck is that?
That's
The fact that you see like
that's some Terminator
they're all
shit.
machines.
That is so.
Oh my god, we're about yeah, but I mean, like, that's some real, like,
This just saying, guys, drones are machines.
They are machines.
you learn something new every day.
The no, that laser beam shit was crazy.
Yeah,
That was
that's scary.
that was weird.
I feel like they know what it. There's no way that our government doesn't know what it is, because you guys are just real fucking nonchalant about this shit. It's
Right.
just-
It's not for me. It's not the nonchalant, right? For me, it's they're hovering over military bases. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
Like, so the military is just like, oh look, surveillance, whatever.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Them things will get shot down in a second.
And they're in different places at the same time of the night.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
sent me that video of your area, my coworker in Tom's River Brick area was seeing a bunch of them too. They were over my house too. So they're all coming out at the same time of the night. And you guys are telling us that you don't know what it is.
Right.
I don't believe it.
When people said it was aliens, I'm like, alien technology is way more advanced
Way
than these
more
shitty ass fucking drones.
They have the I don't want to say the wrong acronym because I don't know what it is, but whatever the
UFO.
no, not UFO.
I don't want to
The who
UFO.
controls the airspace?
NASA? SpaceX?
No, like the
Like military?
You know how we have like the FDA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Like
those
the regulator for...
the regulator, yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, so those people, there's like certain lights that you're supposed to have on, like even like the little drones. These things have them, so they're following regulation. Which, if you're just, it'll be incognito. There wouldn't be any little small lights or anything. If it was like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It would come out and
And
like
me must
at the light.
And
End of the day.
aliens they're way more advanced. Right now, they're probably like, guys, that's not us.
Right.
What do you
Embarrassing. Yeah. What do you... Don't
Yeah.
put some respect on our name.
Yeah, absolutely not. That's no
It's some Walmart shit. Fuck out of here. with that.
Walmart shit.
Big corporations talking about that. That's Luigi dude that got
Oh
caught.
my god.
Mr. Handsome.
I just feel like the fact that, like, which I get both sides. One, he is handsome. And two, it's kind of crazy, like, how okay with this murder society is because it benefits them in a way. And it doesn't really,
But it doesn't.
it doesn't directly, but it's almost...
Care.
It doesn't change healthcare, but it brings up the topic of how corrupt healthcare is.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why that, like, people have said, like, you know, obviously rest in peace to the dude and condolences to his family, but people have said, like, oh, you haven't met your what's that shit with insurance that you have to...
Your deductible?
Yeah, you haven't met your
Yeah.
deductible for my empathy and stuff like that. So
that's actually pretty clever.
no, but I'm telling you, the jokes are clever. They are, and you know, I love dark humor. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like, a lot of the shit is funny.
I
But
also heard when I was getting my nails done,
you heard nothing because you don't understand what the hell they was talking about.
what? No, my nail both look...
Oh, you're not. No, I'm kidding.
she was saying that so not my nail lady, the other nail lady, she was telling her client that she had a client whose coworker worked alongside the CEO, and she said that he was like a horrible person, very misogynistic, like basically a POS. So I was like, well, I mean,
so aside from that part, right, the point of him setting everything up and then, or unaliving, whatever the internet right now is, I mean, stupid. That's a lot of beeps.
yeah.
That's going to be a lot of beeps coming from me.
But you know, that's so stupid. The fact that we can't say words because it'll trigger someone.
Wait, what words did you say?
Like,
So now
there's certain things
they
you can say like unalive.
which is so stupid.
Okay, I gotta do my research on that then.
I just don't care if they're gonna. There's platforms where you can say stuff like that. If we can't upload it to certain things, and we just won't upload it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not beat to be completely restricted because
Right.
some people don't like. Just don't listen. I gotta bleep that out too. Because you gotta start there, people.
But are we?
Yes.
Oh. We love you, YouTube.
Hard.
Double tap.
I wanted to say too, which this could be a conspiracy theory, but I did read that. So a lot of people didn't agree with his his policies.
Yeah.
But, you know, playing devil's advocate, there are doctors and hospitals that do overbill, and I think that some of his policies
they absolutely do overbill.
were maybe trying to limit the fraud. Like, if it's known that
Also, you're
for
thinking
this
from the other side.
from this specific procedure, it's only supposed to last an hour, right? Why is a provider charging 3 hours? So I feel like United Healthcare was very strict on that, and obviously, as the patient, you don't give a fuck what's going on. You know, I pay my insurance, pay my fucking claim. So I feel like it's kind of like 50-50 with it.
And it's funny that you say that because when I took my daughter to Mia, when I took her to the doctors and the insurance didn't pay for something, which they should have, but I got the bill and they charged for something that they didn't do.
Yep.
And I called the insurance and I said, listen, I'm getting this paid for regardless, but I feel like I need to call you guys and let you guys know that this office is overcharging the insurance for a service that they did not render. And they were like, all right, well, you know, here's the number where you can call for this.
For fraud, basically.
For fraud. And it's, you leave like a voicemail.
Did you call?
It's kind of like a hotline. Yeah.
Yeah, you leave a voicemail.
I've seen that plenty of times though.
I feel like it didn't go anywhere.
But it probably didn't. But if you look at your
well, what they do what I'm assuming they do, because I've never experienced that, they request the medical records from the doctor. So the doctor will have to notate that fake thing that he did to you, and to her. And if there's no notes about it, they're gonna be like, actually, you have to pay us back because there's no proof that you did this.
I mean, they do it all the time though. Because how many people are gonna do what you did? Honestly,
No,
like I've been to the doctor and they send me
coming out of your pocket,
exactly.
or
They send me the invoice or whatever it is.
You don't even look at that shit.
I don't even
right?
look at it.
Exactly.
It says insurance paid for it, so it is what it is.
That is so crazy.
It is. I'm gonna start looking now that you said that, because that is pretty ridiculous.
Then you wonder why insurance is skyrocketed,
Right?
Because you have doctors charging for stuff that they're not doing.
Right.
I think it's such a terrible industry. And on top of that, I also don't agree with the fact that doctors get paid depending on how many medications they push on people. I feel like that's a conflict of interest.
There was a documentary on Netflix on that.
Yes. Painkiller?
I'm not sure what it's called.
Oh.
I don't want to say the wrong name, so obviously, but I know there's a documentary on that. On the dude basically got into an accident and they prescribed the medication and he got addicted to it, and then it showed you how these companies push all this onto doctors, and it's like they get bonuses for how many scripts they write. That's crazy.
And you wound up dying.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Died
but
of
also
overdose.
like big pharma funds medical school. So I feel like it's gonna be like a cycle that's gonna keep repeating until somebody like Luigi says, "Nah, we killing all your niggas." Like,
Big pharma runs a lot of shit anyway.
so
But
it's,
my
it's
thing
just
is-
hard to get up from under that when it's like systemic, like, you know, like
But I think now a lot more people are starting to wake up to the bullshit.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
a lot more people are starting to share things. A
Yeah.
lot more people aren't scared to talk about certain things. Everyone is just like kind of fed up.
yeah,
Everyone's fed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
as we should be.
absolutely.
Everybody's like, nah, I grew up.
We're in the age. Oh, my bad. We're in the age of awakening.
The conspiracy part of it for me is the fact that y'all say he's handsome. To me, it's like, who's handsome? The guy that they posted online or the dude that got caught? Because they don't look like the same person, one.
Did you see the mugshot? I didn't see the mugshot.
And two, there's like, so you did all of this professionally. Like, you watched him, you in front of people, you just took a man's life.
Pause.
Got on a
Shut up.
bike. So you can't really see it
Oh.
because of this thing.
Sorry.
You got on a bike, you went to Central Park where there's really no
He's a
cameras.
patsy.
And then absolutely, he's a like a
The one that also you think it was a professional.
Oh, absolutely. He's like a
Hit-
ghost agent,
yeah.
and then this guy's taking a fall.
Yeah.
They found him with Monopoly money and
Yeah.
like, and then
Well, they found the Monopoly money separate, like in his book bag or something.
yeah, but now he's in he's in McDonald's with the fake IDs and
Yeah.
the gun.
And he got caught because
Just
he was
chilling there?
flirting or something stupid like that. Like,
Like,
Yeah.
that's stupid. I think that's just bullshit. They just throw stuff. They throw shit on a wall to see what sticks, and then people just believe anything you tell
Yeah.
them anyway. So
well, of course, you would think that.
what they're distracted.
the drones that are bad obvious in the sky.
Probably
Don't
all
look
this-
up. Watch TV
Probably all this weird shit that's going on.
with Hollywood.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That stuff is wild. Like, obviously, the public has known about Hollywood and it's
Hollyweird.
yeah, exactly, Hollyweird and it's BS. But that's just, it's just going down the line. Like,
Yeah.
you start at the top, and that's the thing. Old boy, you can't say certain things. Old boy is not the top. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's
CEO.
top. Like, there's top. This man is somewhere.
And you don't mean just the top, you know what I'm saying?
He was a bottom. But yeah, that's I don't know. That's another situation where even as much as the public knows, they still have supporters. They still some things just don't change.
It goes so deep.
And like playing devil's advocate, because I feel like with like Michael Jackson, there's no definitive proof that he all the children that came forward said that he never, you know, violated them in any ways. It kind of makes you think, like, if you wrong Hollyweird, they can really make all this shit look like it was really you.
Oh, absolutely. It's
So
a movie.
that part, it's almost like, damn, you have to think, like, are they framing him, or did he really do all these fucked up things?
It's a movie.
Or maybe it's a mix of both. Like, you know,
Jay-Z, did he do it or did he not do it?
It's so stupid.
she technically didn't say no names. She just asked a question. She asked a question.
It's so stupid. I don't know. That's like a whole separate conversation
Right, and we'll never know the truth until like 50 years from now, anyway.
because a lot of the stuff came out after Michael Jackson died. Anyway,
yeah,
I'm
like
saying like the documentary and
it's
everything else.
crazy.
Like they're like, okay, let's
this man cannot defend himself.
he can't defend himself. Now we can say whatever we want.
Oh,
Did you see the documentary? All right. So the one was laying it on really thick. He was definitely acting, to me, my opinion.
he was
No,
He was a
the molest.
that Michael Jackson.
A dancer that wanted to dance for his upcoming thing, or no, he wanted to do the
What, the
choreography.
dancer that wanted to dance?
No.
Oh.
You know how my mind works.
He wanted to choreograph Michael Jackson's whatever show that they had going on, where he was like a hologram, and they also had dancers. He wanted to choreograph it, and they didn't choose him. And then a year or some change later is when you come out and say that, which is kind of crazy. And both of them were just like, I don't know. There was this inauthenticity to both of their stories. And I'm not trying to make victims. I'm not trying to victim shame. It was just, I don't know. Their vibes were off.
But you know what's crazy about that? Like the victim shaming thing? I hate when someone comes out with allegations and then proven to be false, because the people that really go through it just suffer from that even more. Because now, if you were going to come out, now you're afraid to even say something, because now they're going to bunch you up with they just want to get paid.
Yeah.
They just want money. And like, something should happen to the person that has the false allegations. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you said like, oh, this person, that person genuinely didn't, you did, or by the way, that's something else that we can't say. So that's all gotta get beeped. Yeah. AS. What is it? No, SA.
SA.
Yeah. This person SA'd me.
But you know what?
And it's not true.
Actually, are people going to be triggered by SA? Because now people know what SA is.
They're going to be triggered by everything. Everybody's triggered by everything.
Yeah, I'm going to say, everybody's going to be triggered by you farting on camera. Like, you know,
she did fart on camera.
I feel like there's always going to be an audience that's going to be offended by very, very, like, not even deep shit. Like,
well, I'm going to tell you right now, there's definitely going to be oh wow, these people just sit there and talk shit about whatever. It's gonna be
wow, everybody doesn't need a podcast set. Like,
I know, right?
No,
not everybody needs a mic.
Like, way to victim shame. And
I just don't. To me, it's like
I don't want to read any of the comments on. I'm like gonna not.
Yeah, I also think like people are gonna think what they want, and really, like we all know, it's more of a projection. So
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And plus, I'm not for everybody, so I don't give a fuck if you like or don't like what I gotta say, or how I carry myself, or how I dress, even though I'm fly as fuck. Like, I'm not for everybody, and that's okay.
Nah, and then there's the people that just like us, like, okay, I don't give a fuck what you think.
Right.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I mean, don't get me wrong.
And
Obviously,
if everybody wrong, we hold each other accountable.
Exactly.
Like,
everybody code switches, especially like at work. That has come that's a problem for me sometimes, because sometimes I forget that I'm at work. But you have to, in certain situations, I understand, like, okay, I can't speak in this manner because of X and O, whatever. But for the majority of my time or where I'm at, I'm just going to be who I am. And you guys see that all the time. Like, I'm one of those friends that sometimes you have to warn people, like, listen, he doesn't
right,
really,
he's a little wild.
He be saying some shit sometimes.
That's the same way. And I think that's why we get along. It's because, well, that's why we've been friends for.
Yeah.
I just think people that are authentic, period, are like, wow.
Well, me and you've been friends.
Just gravitate towards them.
Me and you've been friends since 2002.
Yes.
Yeah, since 2002.
Oh my God. How old were you guys?
13.
I'm trying to see.
We're 14.
I was 14. Yeah.
I met Delilah in second grade, which is what? 7, 8?
Yeah.
Imagine. What?
That's crazy.
You were 12 in second grade.
Because of the stutter.
She's done really well.
No, she has. You haven't.
Well, I'm very relaxed, and I'm taking my time.
Thank you for bringing it up, because now she's going to do it.
But I was gonna say, how crazy would it be if, like, I met my best friend and you guys met all in the same year, like in 2002? I don't know how old I was.
Well, you were born in 94.
Yeah, I don't know how old you are.
You were 8. In 2002, you were 8.
Oh, shit.
Is that second grade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's when I met.
Well, first grade is what, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7.
Yeah, it depends, because your birthday's in May.
Yeah.
So
we've been best friends with each other's best friends.
But we're best friends.
Yeah, we're also best friends.
I'm a better best friend than Delilah is.
I'm gonna have to say that that's not true, or she'll come in here and strangle the fuck out of all three of us.
I'm scared of Delilah.
No,
But
no. Well, you guys are both like strong alpha women. I mean, we're all strong alpha women.
Pain in the ass. That's what y'all are.
But I love Delilah. We've been through like, as you guys, many different phases of yourself, and somehow we're still compatible. So
well, that's the hardest part with like friendships lasting a lifetime.
A long time.
A long time is because you change as you go through life.
Right.
Like I'm not the same person that I was when I was in 8th grade. At least I would hope so.
Right.
no, you're less of a dick now.
And more.
Can't say.
You can't say that.
And more.
Can't say that either.
So what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I'm just gonna.
Ridiculous.
Don't worry about it. That
We need to create our own streaming service because.
Yo, facts.
But I guess
Put that on the agenda.
Could I guess get triggered by that one.
There's like you go through all these changes in life. Same thing with relationships. Like you meet a person and who they are 5 or 6 years down the line isn't who they were when you first met them. Like they might have different interests. Like
I'm not the same person.
For sure.
no facts. Yeah. Like even like with this, like when I met Jasmine, even like last year we didn't have a mini studio in the back of our.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's different. This is different, and the being online now is different. Everything is like,
I've just been like 10 different people, I feel like, in my life. So, I mean,
Growth.
no, it's growth.
Yeah.
It's growth and
I mean, sometimes we take steps back.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
but if you take a step back, as long as you're taking a step forward to try to
Catch up.
then it's, like you just don't want to, and especially not even that, it's as a friend, if you see your friend taking a step back, I feel like you should try to keep them from regressing even more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just help them move forward instead of continuously moving back.
Right.
Like you don't want to lose a person when you see it happening like in real time.
Even though like I feel like it can be, depending on the situation that friend is in, it also can be hard to support them during that time too, just because I feel like it depends on the gravity of what they're going through. Like,
but some people don't reach out either. Like,
Well, yeah.
like growing up, she knows it was just her.
Yeah.
Like I would just talk to her about my problems because I didn't have many friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. And not only that, but a lot of your friends when you're young are superficial, surface level friends where you play video games together. You go to the park and play basketball. You never talk about like, oh, this is how I'm feeling, blah, blah, blah. Like, not even that, especially when you're young.
yeah.
But with her, it was kind of like you laid out all the issues, and then even certain things, like sometimes you just keep certain things to yourself. That's where the therapy thing as an adult came in so handy, which, by the way, I would recommend everybody to get a therapist.
We are very big advocates of therapy.
And mental health, absolutely. I think everybody should get a therapist, and but it sucks because, especially like in the Hispanic household, therapy is looked at as like, oh, you're not crazy, you don't need to go talk to
It's
somebody.
looked at if you're crazy.
Exactly, and it's not. I started therapy in my late 20s, and I wish I would have did that shit when I was a teenager.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I wish the stuff that I went through when I was younger, I would have probably been able to handle so much better if I did have someone to like unpack all that stuff on, instead of just sitting there and writing in my notebook and just keeping it to myself. You know? So therapy, and we all go to therapy.
Right.
Yeah.
In my family, everyone's in therapy. Well, in my immediate family, at least.
Yeah.
But that's just that. Yeah, therapy is important.
For sure.
If you could find a therapist, and obviously that's another thing too. That's another thing too.
Finding a therapist.
No, I told you the one therapist that I started going to, I had one out drinking one night, and my dumbass opened a tab. I was single at the time, and the girls ran that shit up almost to $1,000. So girls, it was a group of girls, and I thought I was gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I'm gonna open a tab, let's take shots, blah blah blah.
You just kept.
Yeah, so they just kept putting them on the tab, right? So the next day I wake up, my bank balance is very low. And you know, obviously I was in therapy at the time, and I had just started actually. And I told my therapist, I'm like, that wasn't me, it was Darwin. And I saw her taking down notes. And like, she didn't laugh. She was an older lady, so she didn't laugh. And I'm like, oh nah, this is not someone that I'm gonna be able to like speak to and open up on, because I have like jokes for trauma treatment, and that was a joke. I don't have multiple personalities. Darwin is my middle name, and I decided to be funny, and it wasn't funny to her, so I had to find somebody else. But shout out to my therapist now. She's awesome.
Yeah, my therapist is amazing.
I haven't been to therapy in a while because it's expensive. So that goes back to the whole healthcare bullshit. Like,
yeah, I don't think like for my job, obviously I have good health insurance, but $30 is my copay.
Yeah.
$30 adds up. Like if you go once a week, that's $30 a week. If you go every 2 weeks, if you go every 2 weeks, it's
the craziest part.
I feel like mental health shouldn't. I think
it should be free.
It should be free.
Right.
So that's where the things get like murky, right? Because if it's free, then you have to wonder like, so what is the what's going to make the therapist want to be a therapist? Like, so will they get, because obviously everyone needs to make a living, so I understand you're charging for this.
I can compare that to
yeah.
It should be like a government structural program where therapists are like government employees type shit.
Yeah.
I feel like
but then I feel like that's,
but you know what, they wouldn't do that anyways, because then the mental health issues would go down, the drug issues would go down, the opiate issues would go down, and it would stop that cycle.
Yeah.
And they don't want that.
Okay, so when you say government like jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you mean they should just all be not like government official jobs, like they
should be paid for by the government.
I mean funded by the government.
Okay, so here's my thing on that, right? And this is where conspiracy stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
If they were paid like that, I feel like therapy would be the reverse effect, and they would just basically make you more of a sleeper than anything else at that point, where like instead of it being a genuine interaction, it would just be like, oh, let's try to control people easier now because we have therapy included in the whole agenda of try to keep people as
but I
possible.
think there's like, because I feel like that's also like doctors, like there's shitty doctors that just want to make money off of you, but then there's those doctors that
care,
actually care.
Yeah.
So I feel like that comes with any profession in life. There's people that actually have passion, for their job, and other people that are just doing it for the check.
The money. Yeah.
So I feel like there's always going to be shitty people regardless, whether it's funded by the government or the way it is now, which is more like private.
Yes.
Yeah, there's going to be people that don't have their heart in it.
Even like
I work with people like that all the time.
Yeah.
Some people have good work ethic, other people just don't give a fuck.
Right.
If they're there to collect a paycheck, they don't care if they do good work or not.
Else.
No, they don't care about it. Exactly.
Selfish. I work all the time.
I know a few people like to have my job. Shit, getting away with doing nothing. I'm like, I aspire to be you.
Oh, something that I want to talk about: the females and males being best friends, because I know that's going to come up eventually, where it's like there's a almost like taboo thing where they say like men and women can't be friends without it ever being anything other than just that.
Yeah.
And for like perfect example, we've been friends for 23 years now, and it's always been platonic. Like, but for me, I feel like people that think that is because they can't do it themselves.
Yeah.
Because I know plenty of guys that can't be friends with women. Like, they just don't know how to like separate the two of like.
I always feel like it's also that mindset comes from a person who has also been burned in a situation that was like similar, where their girlfriend or boyfriend was like, oh babe, they're just a friend, and then
don't worry
somehow it comes out that right And somehow it comes out that they was fucking around on the low. So, you know, people like that are like, no, I don't believe it because they've been burned. So their experience has led them to think like that shit is impossible.
We're here to tell you that it is possible.
Right. It's possible. I'm actually in love with Mima.
Then she's not lying. She's not lying.
That took a left turn.
That was unexpected.
Nah, but I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with the fact that you could be jaded because of something that happened to you.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it's so, I mean, even though we've been best friends for all these years, but we weren't always seeing each other. Like we went, I don't know how many years we went without
like hanging out and stuff.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Because
of life.
No, just life in general. We both had kids at a young age, so
yeah.
But there's boundaries. That's another thing too with that is like there's boundaries. Like I have plenty of homegirls, so I'm an emotionally intelligent male. That's what it is. So
you are also in touch with your feminine side.
Yeah,
which is your only side.
As
the editor of the podcast, I have every right to take that out. I'll leave it at this.
With the pink shirt on.
With the picture on.
All right, this is over.
There's gonna be a comment like real men wear pink.
This isn't pink.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's a burnt pink.
Tell me the fucking color. It's not pink.
It's burnt.
It's coral.
Coral?
No.
Coral.
One of my friends.
I mean, it's
close.
It is coral.
It's not.
What's coral?
It's an ocean.
No, coral.
Coral's in the ocean.
No, it is.
And it's almost that color. Well, there's some that are that color. And there's something about like SpongeBob for a second.
It's like a brighter. It's like a pink with orange mixed, but it's like bright. That's it's more on.
Hello, but there's well, I guess there's different shades are different color. You know, because there's like a million colors now. But I would say it's a darker shade of coral.
Not now. There's always been a million colors.
Yeah, but I mean like labels for all of these weird colors.
All the colors.
All the hues and shades.
Oh, there's a lot of colors coming out now.
But I feel like
there's a lot of colors.
Ultimately, there's really only red, blue, and yellow. Those are
I know it's
primary. Those are
the primary colors.
So of course, there's different shades and different hues. But my thing is like if you buy that big ass 200 pack of
crayons,
yeah, each of them has a name. It's not like
afford that one.
It's not like lighter pink, lighter pink.
The one. I mean,
my parents could only afford the 8-pack.
Oh my god, I was gonna say the knockoff brands.
Yeah, the knockoff.
I had to like
them shits were
use my finger to rub the color down a little bit to change the shade.
Yo, the fucking crayon would literally like break off into the fucking paper.
Something I'm really happy about, like they have skin tone crayons. Like
yeah,
I used to have to always use brown.
Well, they always had peach.
You're brown.
They always had peach, and that's what people use for
like you're brown with some black stuff on you.
Yeah, but no, it's like I couldn't like do it. Always had to be like a lighter brown.
Yeah,
like I
never
have to touch anyone white.
Touch the paper like really really light. Like you don't have to
do.
What were we saying?
This is what happens when you put 3 people with ADHD together.
We're talking about how people are gonna think that we're not only best friends.
Oh yeah,
I was also thinking of that in the beginning of the episode because people are
we're lovers.
They're very
I told Jasmine that I was like I can't wait for the comments of
because it's not normal.
Which one did you fuck?
People are gonna be so dumb. Like, do you see the way she's looking at him? Bitch, I have to look this way. The fuck?
They're in love.
I have to look this way.
Your body language.
The fuck am I supposed
Every time
to
he looks in that direction, he licks his lips.
Like, nigga.
Nah, that's just
stop saying.
Yeah. Bleep.
There's a stigma around that, and it's like you said because there are people who just you've known guy friends that have like basically I'm your friend and then next thing you know
try to kick it
like
I always can pick.
Well, because it's not genuine when someone's not genuine and they're just trying to be your friend with a different agenda behind it. There's no. I've always said that I've never been that turtle nigga where it's like I'm gonna pretend to be your friend to try to get pussy later on. It's like, nah, if I want pussy,
23 years.
I'm gonna be. If I want pussy, I'm gonna tell you straight up from the jump. Like, yo, this is what it is.
That those characteristics in a man are very, very scary and manipulative.
Predator, right?
Like,
It is
why you're pretending to
very
something
narcissistic.
just to get something. So you are technically manipulating that person.
I told Jasmine straight up when we first met. Like, we were talking, and then at one point she was like, I think I want to take a step back. We should just be friends. And I was like, no. Straight up. I was like, no. She's like, why? I was like, because I don't fuck my friends. So we already had sex, and we can't be friends now.
Right,
like,
right, yeah.
And I want to be with you.
You met.
Yeah, so, and look at us now. We're married. So,
Happily married.
happily married. Thank you, Mima.
So I know a lot of married folk who ain't happy.
That's true.
So, yeah, so you're going to get, a lot of that with the...
Which, by the way, I always, like, when I talk about you two, because I mentioned my best friend or whatever in conversation.
She is in love with you. So that's good.
I always say, like, I'm so happy that my best friend finally found someone good for him, and they're, like, good for each other.
It only took about 1,000 women. No, I'm kidding.
It only took about 79 pussies.
No, but the boundaries thing, it really is boundaries thing. Like, you guys with both your boyfriends, it's that thing where it's like they understand it, like they get it. They're not, which is funny because I had to stop talking to some of my homegirls because their boyfriends are just that, like they're jealous.
Do you remember?
Or not even.
I don't want
at Fridays,
nigga.
Yeah,
which is crazy because like
and he wasn't even my boyfriend. That's
but you embarrassed yourself,
right?
Like you embarrassed yourself in that situation because me and Mima were out having dinner with the kids. Like we took the kids to Fridays, right? And some guy that she was talking to at the time pulled up like, oh, this is where you're at with this guy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, you should.
I didn't even know what.
Honestly, that whole story, like, if I'm taking accountability, I didn't tell him I was there because I knew he didn't like me hanging out with Juan. Like, do you remember me being in your house? I would have to go to like your brother's room and be like, yeah I'm at my brother's house. Because I wasn't going to stop hanging out with Juan, but I wasn't going to deal with the fight every fucking day either.
So, but that's the thing, right? So, I'm going to honestly, bless you. You were, in that sense, you were wrong for doing something.
Yeah, I was wrong. And
we know this.
I think, like, I added to that fire in that situation because
you were avoiding.
He was like, oh, I'm on my way to Fridays. But I was like, oh, well, you might catch me here.
Oh,
and that's how
it happened. Yeah.
So that's how, he came, and then he was there with his boys. That's when people used to go to Fridays just to get drinks and shit. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, that was the thing.
Yeah, I remember.
That's probably still a thing.
And then
it's not
for the younger crowd. I'm saying
no, it's not. It's so sad.
It's dead. It's dead inside. I felt like
it closed.
The drinks there were pretty. The drinks there were fun.
That was when LITs were popping.
Yeah,
right. Just fucking garbage.
Now, but that's the thing, right? I feel like you got to put your cards on the table. If Jasmine told you straight up, when on our first date, I told her straight up, I said, listen, I have female friends. If that's not something you're okay with, then we shouldn't even continue talking.
Right. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, I've known you for 23 years.
3 years.
I just met you. Like, I just met you. Right. It was our first date. I want you to know, listen, these are women who I look at as sisters. They've been in my life since I was a kid. We've literally grown up together. If you're going to have a problem with me being friends with other women we were friends already for a very long time. It's not like if you have a problem with me meeting women and just becoming friends with them all the time, then no, that's not what it is. Yeah. These are the women that have been in my life for a very long time. They're like sisters to me. If that's something that you're going to have a problem with, then we can't date. Because I've dated other women who said that they were okay with it, and then all of a sudden it's like,
when it's real,
why Mima always texting you?
Yeah.
Bro, look at my phone. Like, I don't be texting on the low. No, like,
right. Yeah.
Go look to.
It's so funny though, because when me and Chris started dating, we were in that transition of like, we weren't hanging out as much.
Yeah.
But you would come over with the boys when you had them, when they were little. But Chris never really saw you like that.
Yeah, because he was at work.
Because he was at work. And then even when I moved, then you started coming over more when we got our house, because now we got the backyard. But I remember the one time, and now that me and Juan are like hanging out more often with the kids and talking more often, one time Chris was like, you never used to mention this Juan guy. He's like,
which is fair.
Which right.
Oh, of course, that's fair.
We were in that for like the first 2 years that me and Chris were dating. We talked here and there, but we didn't see each other all the time.
No.
And we didn't talk to each other all the time. Now I feel like I see you every other week, every 2 weeks. We see each other at least once a month.
Yeah, but you and Jasmine also became really close friends.
Right, yeah. Right.
So now you ladies are like, if me and Jasmine got divorced, you'd run away with Jasmine.
We know. Problem.
Girls.
Well, I said it's still up in the air. So I don't know which way I would go until I cross that bridge.
You're gonna have to do something.
And I'm honestly joking.
Well, fuck you guys.
I'm always
picking Chris and Jason.
I feel like I'm always gonna be friends, like best friends with you, but it's really if you're gonna have an issue with me still having a relationship.
Well, that's never gonna happen. So
right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing the back and forth. Like, I'm not telling you what she's doing.
Right.
I'm not.
Well, no. But hold on, though. Hold on. When have I ever asked?
I'm not gonna.
Hey, you girls went out.
Say that.
What did you girls do?
Yeah.
I don't be asking you.
No, you don't.
Because one, I trust her. One, I trust you too. So at the end of the day,
we're not hoes
anymore.
I was never one. Thank you.
Yeah, you were.
No, I was not.
I've
slept with 5 guys.
Multiply that by 3.
No, say no. She's telling the truth, guys.
She slept with 5 guys. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh my God.
Your hands, like your fingers. All right. We're going to wrap that up now. Yeah, that's it. That's getting ramped up. We'll see you on the next episode of Solely for Laughs.
Basically, I want you to tell me that everything we done.
I'll be trying to pick my wedgie and then realize that I have a thong on.
You're so silly.
All right, that's recording too. Yeah, get that out. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Got a ghost stick in here or something?
No, I actually always have, like, because I smoke.
Yeah, so you always have ghost stick in your mouth?
I actually always have a dick in my mouth.
Alright.
Are we recording right now?
Yeah, it is. It's actually recording. So I'm gonna post whatever is the dumbest JoJo moment. That's what I'm posting on Instagram.
No.
To start it off.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta start recording from the minute we get in here and like get ready to shit. Because you could have gotten that far.
Yeah, but
We also don't have a cameraman, like.
well, I'm still getting the fact that you said that you're farted on camera, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I have a butthole, so.
And it'll always replay in our mind, so.
Alright, you guys ready?
This is my mic forever.
Yes. Boom. Fuck that. Cash, what are you doing here?
He was trying to be slick.
Come on. Go. Hold on, I'll put it to charge a little bit. Vamos.
Okay. Alright. There's so many people on me. Just kidding.
What the fuck?
I was itchy.
Oh, the headphones, I forgot.
Like, damn, Ima, I really can't see your headphones. Are we recording?
Yes.
Oh.
Bro, sometimes I hate having hair.
Don't
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't say that, but it's really annoying.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Juan's like, that's why I got rid of it. AKA, it got rid of you.
got rid of you.
That's crazy.
I got rid of my hair because I had to.
I still remember when you called me and you were
Right. Hey,
yo, this should be just.
So yeah.